You have to try a variety of different things. I'm fishing the baits a lot slower. Times when the water cools down enough, they'll get up there. So they're going to be extremely low.
So everybody wants to know what's the best time to throw a topwater bait. A lot of anglers love to fish them, but they feel it's futile at some times. What's your rule of thumb?
Well, my rule of thumb of throwing a topwater bait, and this is really going to get you. The best time to throw one is when you're not. That's the best time. And usually there's several different times during the day when I know you're not. And one of those is usually around noon or 1 o'clock. I know you're out there on that drop-off fishing a Carolina rig or throwing a fat-free shad in 20 foot of water. Well, now I got the entire shoreline all to myself, so I go fishing. And a lot of times, more times than not, I'm going to catch a lot more shallow. We all know when it's cloudy and overcast, that's a great time to be throwing one. But water temperature plays a big part, but it don't ever hold this to the heart. As a rule of thumb, the best time I like to start throwing one is when the water temperature is about 56 degrees, 57. I'll start usually with some minnow baits or something like a Rebel minnow or a redfin. And as the water warms, I start getting into more of my surface type baits where I'm creating disturbances on the surface. I've noted, for example, like in Missouri, I've actually caught them in Missouri when the water temperature was 48 degrees and it was freaking snowing. I was able to catch fish on buzzbait, and the tournament was won throwing a buzzbait. So, you know, it goes back to the old saying, only a fish is going to tell you when he wants a certain bait. But certain lakes, depending on the water clarity and the cover, it really depends. But I like it the best when I think the water temperature is about 56 degrees. You have to try a variety of different things. I'm fishing the baits a lot slower. Times when the water cools down enough, they'll get up there. So they're going to be extremely low.